This is probably going to be the last time we're ever going to get such a bullish and aggressive bull season in crypto history. And this is why you need to pay attention right now and lock in to make as much money as you can in the crypto market. And I'm going to show you exactly what to look at to help you understand what coins to buy, to help you understand when to sell. The only thing you need to pay attention to is the total market cap chart. This will help you understand where all other coins will go. Let's start off by using the ICT strategy to understand where we currently are in the market and where the market is likely to go over the next 1 to 2 weeks. So if we go on the monthly, what we can clearly see down here is the new dealing range that we're in. This is the region that I'm looking at, right? Within this, what we want to first pay attention to is the sweep of liquidity that we had down here. When we swept liquidity in July, on the monthly time frame, we closed below it. When we closed below it, that gave me a sign that price is likely going to come back into some form of key regions. On the lower time frame, we can identify that a bit more clearer. So what I'm looking at on the monthly is price at least at bare minimum to pull back into a key PD array, which could be the discount side of the dealing range, a fair value gap, and we can see some other stuff on the weekly. On the weekly, what we have down here, similar to what I've said on the monthly, is a sweep of liquidity along here. We've had this sideways momentum over the last 4 weeks, and then we had a sweep of liquidity down here. What normally happens when we have a sweep of liquidity in the form of a wick aggressively like this, closing below it, we want price to pull back into a key region. And the key region can be in the form of a fair value gap, a PD array, which is an order block, or any form of PD array. What I can see down here is this key region down here. What you want to pay attention to is these key levels. So between 3.56 to 3.45. That's the first target that I'm looking at on the total market cap chart. I don't think price will sweep liquidity once again from here until we've taken this out first. So what I'm expecting right now is for price to pull back into this key region. What does that mean for all other cryptos? So given that the total market cap chart is basically the capitalization of all other cryptos in the market, I'm expecting pretty much everything to go bearish, everything to pull back. Therefore, that means this will give us the best buying opportunity of a lifetime, especially those altcoins that are near enough at the all-time lows. That this is going to be your reason why you should be buying your altcoins. When price reaches into this region down here, that's your first order of you to buy. Now, if we go into the daily, it gets a bit more clearer. What you can see is price has this key fair value gap down here. We haven't tapped into it yet. What I'm expecting is for price to pull back into this region. When price does pull back into this region, we're going to create this new dealing range from here to here. And what I would like to see is for price to pull back into a key PD array on the daily time frame, tap into this. Could even be an OTE level on the daily time frame above where price taps into, and then we break down lower. This could be a short-term buying opportunity for us. If you're leverage trading, I wouldn't hold it for too long. And then when price does come back into this key region down here, and we can draw in a fib from here to here, which is a 61.8 to 78.6 OTE level. Anywhere between these regions is where I'll start looking to either, if I've bought leverage down here, I would then look to close my trades and start shorting my positions down here. Once I've taken a position from here, the key regions I'm looking at are bare minimum, like I said to you, is the low of this new dealing range here. And if we do break below, I'm looking at these key levels down here. Those are the key things that you need to look at on the total market cap chart. If price does get lower than this, then what we need to look at is on the weekly time frame, where's our next key PD array? We do have some order blocks resting below down here as well. This is a monthly order block in black right now. There's another one down here on the weekly. We can also put in this 50% dealing range from here to here. So price can come in around this region here. If we do continue going, we know where to look. This move down here will probably bring Bitcoin to below 100K. So that is one of the key things that we need to look at on the total market cap chart. Going on to Bitcoin, on the weekly time frame, one key thing that we need to pay attention to is where are we in the market right now? Similar to where we are on the total market cap chart, we swept liquidity, and once we did sweep that liquidity, what happened? We closed right below it. So where are we looking next? We've got an order block resting here. We've got the 50% dealing range down here. Okay, price has been ranging between this area down here. I do want price to break below, and I am expecting price to break below. So what I'm expecting right now is on the weekly time frame over the next 1 to 2 weeks for price to drop lower, to take out all the liquidity resting below down here, and for price to come into this order block down here, which is around 110K. Once we break this level, there's a possibility price will go much lower. This is a monthly fair value gap. This is our next target that we should be paying attention to. So we could get something similar to this. This is price action right now. That's our sweep. That's our coming down into a key PD array down here. We could get a pullback into an order block. Price drops lower, and then we get the big move up. So that's what I'm expecting for price to happen right now. So we get this, we get the pullback, price drops lower into this region down here, and then we get the move up. Those are the key things that we need to look at. And how can we use this to help us understand when to buy our alts? So this is where we come back onto the total market cap chart. I would advise to dollar cost average your alts. It's very likely when price either gets to this, or any key PD arrays within this, that you would want to dollar cost average. So I would put in, let's say you have 100% off your capital right now. I would say to buy 35 to 40% of your capital down here. And the rest of it, you can decide on the way down from here to add up more capital, to keep loading up dollar cost average on all your alts to get up to the 100% of all your capital. So these are the key regions that you want to look at on the total market cap chart. 3.55 to 3.45, target area 1. Going to the daily, we can see price does have some other key PD arrays around here. We can see these fair value gaps down here. So we can use this to help us understand and dictate where do we think we should be buying. This will be my first buy on spot around here. If price does go below, I will start buying and dollar cost averaging. Like I said to you, as price moves down, keep dollar cost averaging all the way until we get to around, let's say 2.9 trillion to 2.7 trillion. And that's when we'll get the bigger move up. If you want me to do more analysis like this or analyze a specific chart for you, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you.